Taurus. All right, let's get into this. So we are going to be looking at, sorry, let me get situated with my life. We are going to be just looking at some general energies, seeing what you need right now. I'm not too picky. Whatever comes out, comes out. Okay. Let's get started. So I'm not going to take that. That one was an accident. I think if she comes out, she comes out. So Taurus. So Tauruses right now are really focused on the future, but they're just not seeing the end result just yet, but they know for sure what they want. It just feels like a lot of you are, there's a delay for sure. There's a delay on the community that you're looking for. I think a lot of you are ready to get into that networking, are ready to get into, you know, those groups, projects or whatever, but there's a delay. And because there's a delay, a lot of you don't see, you know, it seems like this red veil here is the distance, and overall though you know that like your future is going to be great, but because of this delay it's forcing you to really kind of like maneuver around in ways where you haven't really expected, or it just, everything's coming as a shock right now. And because it's coming as a shock, it's making you kind of like, okay, I know what I want, I know what the goal is, let's just focus on the goal. And that's how I feel so far. So let's get into this. So far it feels like, oh no, a lot of you feel maybe defeated because of a situation. You feel like something might not happen, but or like you just feel like your heart is broken. A lot of you could be heartbroken. You could have been in a third-party situation. You could have just found out that somebody wasn't doing you right, and that's another reason why you feel like you want to hold back off of the world. You just want to not even deal with that right now. That Three of Swords though feels like mostly mental confusion, because you're done kind of feeling this content, you know, about the bare minimum. I just feel like a lot of you aren't prepared to accept anything that, you know, isn't up to par with who you want to be versus, you know, who people think you are. This feels though a lot more relationship wise. I'm not gonna lie, at first it felt like this was more of a career reading or financial one, and it could still be both, but what I get the sense here though is you feel like you're attached to somebody who just knows how to argue, and it's exhausting. It's completely exhausting. You're not really interested in putting any more effort into whatever the situation is, but you could feel very attached to this person. There's an obsession here. There's just an overall, you're overthinking about a situation. And that's probably why the future is there, because you probably don't see a future with this person anymore, but that attachment is still there. And it could be because you guys are still arguing, or there's tension, or there's still back and forth communication that's not probably healthy. And you know what, now that I think of it, that community card being in the upside, there's people around you that I think, or you think, that just aren't giving you any help as far as what information you need, or like it just feels like you're not hearing the right things, and it's frustrating you because you probably want more support. You probably need more emotional support, if anything. And if this was a relationship, or if this is just family and friends and just being, you know, single and you're tired of it, or you're in a situation where somebody has been taking advantage of you, whoever this person is, they stink, because there's a lot of flies. So that's another reason why you're just like, I don't even know if I want to fuck with you for real, because your energy stinks, your spirit stinks, your soul is dirty. It's too much toxicity. And this could have something to do with the fact that you're looking into your future and saying to yourself, I can't keep going through these situationships. I can't put myself through any of this anymore. I'm not interested in dealing with any of this anymore. There's just a lack of interest here for sure. And it's because somebody's just not coming forward. They're just not speaking up. They're not even offering you much of anything. Let's be real here. And if it was slow, it's definitely not happening right now. This person is just all about the sex for you. It's just all about the sex, and that's probably why you're still attached, because that sex is bomb. But it's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth it, because that person did your heart like that. They did you dirty. They did you dirty, and you know it. You know it. And if this is vice versa, this could be you who's done this person dirty, but I don't think this is you. This feels more like you're dealing with a fire sign who has just been taking advantage of you sexually, but you like it. Anyway, so let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you're not happy, and there's no new beginning in this. There's just no moving forward, and you've decided to, you know, take that veil off and say, I'm not dealing with this anymore. There's no happiness in here for me. You could be dealing with a Leo. This Taurus Leo dynamic here is going crazy, because the last reading I did, there was a Leo. So for the Tauruses, I feel like a lot of Tauruses right now are just not putting up, or they're frustrated with what they have put up with. This feels, it's not necessarily like you've been defeated, but this person took advantage of the fact that you didn't have too many boundaries with them, and they enjoyed that, but they also put you in third-party situations that made you question whether or not, you know, this person right here knows she's the shit, but now you're just like, whoa, what the fuck am I even here for? Like, that's how it feels. This could be vice versa. Again, this could be the other person feeling this way, but I'm getting the sense here that whoever this fire sign that you're dealing with, and I'm getting fire sign for sure. It's either fire sign or Capricorn, Leo or Capricorn, like 100% here. If that's not the fact, then, you know, it is what it is. But but basically this situation has to come to an end, because there's just no new beginning for either of you in this. This is karmic 100%. This is just, and not to say karmic in a way where, you know, it was brought to you or something like that, but there's a lesson here that you had to learn about your boundaries being taken advantage of because of the bare minimum that you accepted. And not only accepted, it just feels like there's a lack of commitment on both parts here. So because of that lack of commitment, y'all have just been arguing over nothing, because y'all not even together. Let's be real. It's just the sex that's bomb as fuck, but this person isn't offering anything but, okay, you know. So let's get into these affirmations. I'm bringing this up though because it feels like a lot of you need to hear the fact that this can't move forward. It's not going to move forward. You've already made the decision that it's not going to move forward. I don't have to tell you that it's not going anywhere. I think you've been knew that. But it's probably just the history here that's been holding you into it, and now you're just over it because they don't even make you happy. They don't. It's not even about that. The conversation is whack. Okay, the dick is bomb, but let's be real, the conversation is whack. Their personality is lackluster. I just feel like you could do so much better, and you will. So let's get into these affirmations. Let's see what's going on for the Taurus. There's a lot of red here. Y'all might need to do some root chakra cleansing for sure, because what you've gone through that just fell off the floor, y'all are not seeing things clearly for sure. But it just feels like if you do this root chakra clearing, it's going to help you take that energy of this person who you've been sexually invested into. I think you need to kind of clear your energy out of this because it's consuming you. The anger is consuming you. It's making you bitter, and it's seeping into other areas of your life, which is why I see that red there. There's a whole bunch of red here. So you guys could definitely be frustrated, mostly because now you're just ready to focus on your goals and just get the fuck out of here. I don't know what that means, but okay, so your first affirmation is visualization. It says, I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. Again, you guys need to kind of refocus your energy on something that doesn't have to do with this, because this is over. This doesn't need to be in your head. Get out of your thoughts, because you're hurting your heart more. That the biggest knife in there are the thoughts that you keep in yourself, and then those other two little ones are the bullshit that people give you. So let's see what else is coming out. For sure, the bullshit that people give you. So you only have 2 cards, and I'm not going to reshuffle this any more times, because I will take this last one right here, though. So 3 cards. You have, I make mental pictures of my goals that are simple and to the point. And your second one is, I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. You know that you're worth so much more. So, you know, stop feeding into shit that's less deserving. Stop giving attention to people who don't compare to you. Find people who are on your level, and you won't be so disappointed. Let's be real here. I think a lot of you need to up your standards, especially when it comes to relationships, because the things that you've gone through in the past have probably taken more money out of your pocket than they've given you. So it's like, are you a sugar mama, sugar daddy? What is it? You know, hit me up. Okay. Okay. But it's just like, okay, this being in your last card too, I just feel like a lot of you need to be more open. Again, more open to that community. This being in the upside down tells me that you haven't been very open to going out there, putting yourself out there. But now you're starting to realize this situation was your final straw. You're done with these type of people. You're done with these types of energies. And now you're starting to have faith that, you know, wherever you're about to go, whatever decision that you're about to make, whatever move you're about to make, it's just, you have the faith that you will manifest the prosperity that you desire. And you probably already have that prosperity, but now it's time for you to understand that you deserve it. So your reset, this is your last card here. So it says, I am open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve. Again, you're worth more than anything that you've put yourself through. And this new beginning, this new year is going to teach you that, you know, all the shit that you went through is not even, you can't compare it to what you're about to get. So you got to let this go. Clear your head out, you know, clear your head out. Take a little steam and whatever, you know what I'm saying? The sauna, okay? Clear your pores, basically. It just feels like a lot of you really need to kind of cleanse, let it go, and then never look back. Period, Pootie.